Morning for McMurray with Buffalo and the rest of the world. You've tuned in to the Mac City Morning Show. I'm your host, Elliot Pierre, and we're going to start today's episode off the same way we start every episode off, with a moment of gratitude. I know you could be doing a million other things with your time, and the fact that you spend it with us truly does mean the world to me, so thank you. On that note, Tanner, hit him with the intro.
Hey, it's Keith Simpson here. I'm the general manager of Norrell Toyota, soon to be Fort McMurray Toyota. Pretty excited for our new dealership. We're here to take care of you. Come on down and be part of our family.
And we are back. Big shout out to our title sponsor, Norrell Toyota. Really do appreciate your ongoing support. As everybody at home knows, I do not introduce my guests because they can do a better job at that than myself. So, sir, can you please tell everybody at home who you are and what you're about?
Oh, I should check my business card. I don't even know.
Which one?
Exactly. Which phone am I pulling?
Yeah.
I'm Ty Brandt. I'm one of your ward counselors for the RMWP. I work for the IUOE Local 955 and been a resident here for 15 years. Yeah. Good teller of stories and ridiculousness.
Yep. So, there's certain things you're not posting as much about anymore, though.
Oh, yeah, well.
Like,
yeah.
The beer showers are gone.
You know, I'd love to bring it back. It's an optics thing. Apparently, it's not appropriate for an elected official to be naked drinking beers every morning.
Who would have known?
Who'd have thunk it?
Who would have thunk it? All of the things I get told on the regular now, that Ellie, you can't do that anymore. Ellie, you can't do that anymore.
It's not
and
fair.
it's not just online. Like, it would be one thing if people were like, hey, I need you to, like, online, I need you to present yourself differently. Like, I could be like, okay, like, plan an internet and how but the opinions on my day-to-day, bro.
Oh, don't get me started.
I can only imagine. So it's something like I wasn't. So I'll just start off the conversation there.
Sure.
I wasn't. Were you ready for the amount of opinions from the individuals that you're getting the opinions from?
I pride myself on making myself accessible. That's what I've always done. Not to focus on social media, but social media for me was always it was a positive thing. I got to do things like this.
I love it.
Did my own YouTube show, did the shower beers, I did stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
Every interaction I had online was essentially positive. It was a good thing.
Right.
First time I got negativity on social media in like 15 years was my first week on council. Because I engage, because I interact with people, and someone literally posted on one of the groups, tagged me in it, because our first meeting we had to go in camera. There's so much stuff to learn.
But that's what you always have to do that.
Correct.
In camera is a big component.
People don't understand, or some people don't understand what it is, and because we went in camera, they're like, "What happened to accountability, Ty Brandt?"
Oh, they just didn't understand the process.
They don't know what it's for, right?
Oh, okay. And how do you engage with something like that online? Because, like, that's real.
That's what I've been trying to navigate. And we've been in this, it hasn't even been 4 months. I'm still learning the process. I want to be accessible to the people. We're talking about, we're getting to our strat plans here, and I want to talk about how to do more public engagement. Unfortunately, social media, it's not the way to go. It's angry people. I will have things like this. I want to do, pints and politics at, speaking about local businesses, at like Drum Brewing or here at Mr. Mike's. Or that's what a pub was for originally. So we get together and discuss things. I want to do coffee and chats at like Avenue Coffee and things like that. I don't want to get together with the people and to speak face to face. I want to make it available daytime, nighttime, whatever. I want to engage with the public. Social media doesn't work for that because there's no face-to-face interaction. There's no way to explain. There's no context. There's no tone of voice. So what has been a positive thing for me for years, decades even, is no longer that, because you can't convey the information properly. And I want people to be informed. I want to be informed. I need to hear. The whole point of running for this was to be a voice for the people. Those that can't be heard or don't want to step up and do things like that. So that's why I'm here. I want to be a representative of our region. And I need to interact with the people of it.
Yeah, totally. I remember the first time I was on the board and they said, "Yo, we're going in camera." This is like decades ago, and I was just like, "Nope, I didn't sign off to be on a camera. Like, what the hell is going on here?"
Dangerous.
And then they were just like, no, and in camera. And then they explained what that was, and I was like, why are you calling it in camera? Like, it's the most backwards thing ever, you know what I mean? Like, just terminology-wise.
Yeah.
But like, if you don't know these things, they're confusing, you know, and that it's hard to, like you said, it's hard to explain that online because it's not just an easy, this is the answer. It's like, it's a long form discussion, and now I have to explain governance and all this stuff. So
which
I love your approach.
I'm learning every day as well, and that's the other thing. As I learn, I'm realizing that I consider myself the everyday average guy. I worked at site for 12 years. Now I work in an office in town, and I rode that bus every day. I did the 16-hour days. I worked. I sat in these lunchrooms. I worked out with these people. I'm your everyday average person. And if there's something I don't understand, then the chances are lots of people don't understand it. So if I can learn it and I can try to pass that information on, that's what I like to do.
Yeah, money, bro, money. No, you're the right guy to do it too. Like, people will come out to your events because you already have that brand, especially if you're like mixing it with like pints, coffee, come chat with me, you know?
I mean, in the summertime, one of my favorite things, I don't know if this will work, I'm throwing it out there, maybe people tell me, I like to go to Sny Park and I smoke a cigar.
Okay.
Right? There's plenty of tables there.
Nice.
You just chill out, have a cigar, have a good conversation. I think maybe what I'll do is I'll just informally post that. If anybody wants to come chat, I'm going to be there in a couple hours, and come hang out with me. We'll have a chat. Right?
That's the beautiful thing about our community. Like, you could just go to the park and all of a sudden a bunch of people are hanging out with you, right? Like, we are really a tight-knit spot.
This is the smallest community for a large city I've ever lived in.
Okay, no doubt.
I love it here.
Yeah.
It's great. Some of the best people. Everyone came here or were born here with a goal of advancing their lives.
Yep.
You didn't come here to just get by. You came here to get ahead.
That's right.
Unfortunately, a lot of people are just getting by now, but that's a
that's a day.
for
Listen,
another day.
So, from a union standpoint, how's the union stuff going with you now? Like, it's quieter. We're in a time of year where you're not seeing it as quiet as, I should say it's quieter online. I know behind the scenes things are always going on.
I mean, depends on what aspect you want to look at. Obviously, I'm pro-union. What part of it do you want to dive into? You want to talk
just
about
from your perspective, like, because you're still very involved in, like, what are you doing in the union?
So I work in membership development. I'm just there to help guide people through pension, training, jobs, career paths. Like, for me, I've told this story before, but maybe some people don't know. I came out here and started in a wash bay. I was cleaning trucks. That's where I started. And after a few months, I'm like, this pays good. I'm working a lot of hours. It's extremely physically demanding. I lost a lot of weight. It was great. Get it all back. Whatever. But I'm like, I want to advance. How do I do that? So I contacted my union. Like, you can go take a course. So I took a skid steer course.
Okay.
Because I was like, well, there's a skid steer here in the yard. Someone's got to move pallets and stuff around. If I have a ticket for it, I could do it. Union paid for it. So then I got that. Then, same thing. We have a Zoom boom. We had a fab yard, building elbows and welding up pipe, and those things got to be held by a Zoom boom. Can I do that? It pays $10 an hour more than what I'm doing. Called up the union, like, we got a course for that. It was a 2-day course, completely free, didn't cost me anything, so I went and did that. After you had those two, you could apply for other course. I took a grader course for 3 weeks. I rode haul truck. Like, I've done all these jobs. I didn't enjoy dozer, not my favorite. Just didn't like sitting on an angle, looking back all the time and rattling on my bones to death. I progressed through it, and because I've done exactly that, I'm just doing my best to try to help other people do it. I found a great path where I started quite literally at the bottom. I didn't get to labor. Wash bay. Very different. Didn't even get to do skilled labor. You're just washing trucks.
So you know the process.
I know the whole process.
So, like, that's great for you to be in that role, to be like, yo guys, I know.
And I know how much it's done for me and my family and how much it's benefited me. And I just want to pass that on. Anybody can do it. That's the thing. Anybody can get ahead if they want to. They got to put in the work. No one's going to do it for you. But I can help you get there. I can guide you in the way to do it. That's why I love doing what I'm doing. It's the other reason I enjoy having a council role. Because I get to bring that knowledge of the everyday average worker to council. I get to be the representative for our folks. I get to help push that along and just make things more understandable and hopefully improve things.
There you go. Now, I know we're short for time, but it's my podcast. I gotta talk because it's been a podcast I've been watching for quite some time. It's called The Whiskey Heathens. Let's give me an update. Like, give me an update on like what's going on here.
If you only know me from social media, you would assume that I am a raging alcoholic.
Oh yeah.
Between shower beers and whiskey reviews.
Yeah.
The reality of it is, there's three of us.
Yeah.
There's Trish and Josh and myself, and we absolutely love doing it. But we've all gotten into bigger roles in life.
Okay.
The show is not over by any stretch of the imagination. It's just no longer a weekly or 2-a-week show.
Right.
We don't have the time. Scheduling 3 people is difficult.
I'm saying, man.
I have 2 full-time jobs. Believe it or not, council is
It's a full-time job. It's a full-time job. It's full-time.
Right. So between that, I barely get to see my 2 friends. And it's sad. But we're working through it.
Okay, good.
We did a whiskey of the year. We wrapped.
I saw it.
Delicious stuff from Ontario. We're trying new things. Like I think we've got like 70 episodes filmed that we just haven't put out.
Okay, good.
And sometimes it comes to the point where that episode is no longer relevant, so it's discarded. But you'll still see episodes if you're a fan, if you're interested in it.
Okay, good.
We still do a monthly tasting with the Malt Maniacs, if it is something you want to get into.
Yeah, Paul Walters. Big shout out to Paul Walters, man.
They organize this fantastic.
Yeah.
It's a great way for you to try new whiskeys without breaking the bank.
Yeah. Oh, and
Instead of having to
great
go-
whiskeys too, man.
Oh,
Dude. Anyways, we're getting off topic. Okay. We are out of time, but before I cut you loose, everybody gets a shameless shout out or plug. So you have the mic, the camera, the lights. Have fun.
Please get involved with your municipal government. You now have a council that really wants to hear from you, wants to engage with you, and wants to do the best for everyone in the region. We just need that info. We need that feedback. If you're working and you want to look at something different, give me a call. Call the hall. I can help you with that. I'd love to. I'd love to see you do better and get ahead in life. Whiskey Heathens is on YouTube. Shower Beers have taken a pretty big hiatus. Don't know if they're coming back. Sorry if you loved them. And that's about it. Yeah, just thank you for my service. That's usually what I like to tell people.
There we go.
Because of you, I'm here, and thank you for that. Let me do what you elected me to do, and let me help you in any way I can.
Awesome. For McMurray with Buffalo, the rest of the world, that's been another episode of the Mac City Morning Show. From the bottom of my heart, thank you very much for tuning in. Big shout out to our title sponsor, Neural Toyota, as well as Carrie from Patchouli Rose, and the beautiful people at Coldwell Banker. Hope everybody at home is having a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Great job, bro.
Thanks,
Listen,
man.
I got a thought before you...
Hi everyone, it's Carrie with Patchouli Rose here at Thickwood Barbershop. If you're wondering what to get your loved one this season for Valentine's Day, I make an all-natural anti-aging skin serum called Good Skin. It's good for men and women, and it's available for purchase here at the barbershop, downtown at the Corridor Shops and Events, and on my website. Thank you for your support.
Talk about quenching your ugly thirst.